Movie review number 1308 is 1-1, John and Yoko. 1-1, John and Yoko. This is a 2025 movie directed by Kevin MacDonald. And this movie has Magnolia Pictures, HBO Documentary Films, Mercury Studios, Plan B Entertainment, and KM Films, which I think is short for Kevin MacDonald Films. So I saw this movie on April 23rd, 2025 at Regal Cinema 16 in Deerfield Town Center in Mason, Ohio. This is a documentary movie about two people, John Lennon, who was a former Beatles member, and Yoko Ono, his wife. So, on August 30th, 1972, in New York City, John Lennon played his only full-length show after leaving the Beatles, the one-to-one benefit concert that took place in Madison Square Garden. A water-cleaning, dazzling performance from him and Yoko Ono. This movie takes that legendary musical event and uses it as the starting point to explore 18 months in the lives of John and Yoko. Wow, 18 months. So it first started in 1971 when the couple was newly arrived in the United States, living in a tiny apartment in Greenwich Village, and watching a huge amount of American television. This film uses a melange of American TV to conjure the era through what the two would have been seeing on the screen, like ads like Coca-Cola, the Vietnam War, The Price is Right, Cronkite, The Waltons, and many other forms of television. As both of them experienced a year of love and transformation in the United States, John and Yoko began to change their approach to protest, which ultimately led to the one-to-one concert. And this was inspired by a Gerardo Rivera expose that they watched on TV. So this movie offers a bold new take on a seminal time in the lives of two of history's most influential artists, and it was filmed in a faithful reproduction of the New York City department that the duo has shared between 1971 and 1972. So Greenwich Village is in New York City, and that was where the one-to-one concert was held, in Madison Square Garden. So I've heard of John and Yoko as far as being together, but I never knew about their story until now. And it looks like, according to the synopsis, they stayed in Greenwich Village for 18 months. And in 1972, that's when they did their one-to-one concert, their benefit concert, on behalf of children of the Yellowbrook Institution in Staten Island. The one-to-one benefit concert was the only full concert performance by John Lennon following the Beatles split in 1970. So, a year after the Beatles split, John and Yoko Ono rented an apartment in New York City. A year after that is when they did their one-to-one concert, which was the first performance that John did after he split with the Beatles. And this documentary movie gives you an idea of who John and Yoko were, what they did in their free time, and how watching television made them want to ultimately protest about their views in politics, but also how they wanted to perform a one-to-one benefit concert for children. Oh, this was really good in my opinion. Now I've heard of John Lennon making it famous after he split with the Beatles, but I did not know about what he and Yoko Ono did with this one-to-one benefit concert. So it's really interesting to see how watching all forms of television, even ads from Coca-Cola and The Price is Right, made them want to do this. Yeah, this was really good. I definitely recommend it. Oh, I also wanted to point out that this movie is directed by Kevin McDonald, but it's also directed by Sam Rice Edwards. So yeah, this was a very good movie. I definitely recommend it. So that's my movie review of 121 John and Yoko preaching to from this movie review. Alright, goodbye.